Anybody who is in the chat currently, type 1 if you can hear me and if you can see the game on the save screen for me. I would greatly appreciate it. We are going to have a little time jump in the game because we were at minimum 10 minutes off in the stream. So if you didn't hear me, I have a 1 on that's our test. So can anybody else who is in the chat, if you're still there, type a 1. I think we might have lost him.
I tried. I really tried. I really tried.
I would have been better to keep streaming. Let it be behind.
It would have been so
all right,
much
Mitch has got a 1.
The chat wouldn't have kept up.
It's just not showing me anybody here.
It's just caught up.
Oh, okay. No, it's showing everybody in the list. It's just not showing in the numbers.
Well, I'm telling you that Mitch just typed a 1. So.
Well, no, I can see it. I saw it the moment it popped up. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start playing. If you guys can see it and it seems to be in time, we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. Yeah, I had to refresh the whole stream too because something was wrong. I'm hoping that when I get these numbers up with affiliate that people can adjust the stream on their side. And of course, because it took so long to get that done, my controller's working out. So give me a minute to restart the controller. Alright, so we have 5 of our 6 viewers are in with us. I hope everything is going to start better. We did have some problems with that stream being very, very far behind if you're just joining us. And now I'm just waiting for my controller to decide to connect. And it is not. Let's unplug that. I'm telling you, this is, for those of you that are familiar, this situation is spreading. I'm telling you, it's like a contagion.
Well, do you want to talk to the one who knows how to fix it, or should I? Because he's going to have a connection if we do.
No, we're not going to. I will talk to the in-house person after this is over. All right. Please work.
No.
There we go. All right. Now it's working. Okay. So I wonder if we lost Mario. Nope, Mario's still here. Okay. All right. So I think she said it was up the stairs. And actually, since we're in her town, at least temporarily. And
that's okay, Mitch. We appreciate you being here while you can.
So we go up and around and down the other side. No problem, Mitch. I'm so glad that you could even stop by for a few minutes. It's greatly appreciated. You've been such a good supporter and help with this game, so I appreciate you coming in from your game to say howdy.
Okay, so you're a normal amount of time behind. So
okay, excellent.
Like 30 seconds.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. So we have Emma. Come to think of it, it's already past noon. Perhaps we should purchase some lunches for the rest of our journey? Sounds like a plan.
Every time with you.
It's not my fault. I didn't write the dialogue. We still have another 4 hours to go. We're going to need to eat something between now and dinner. So okay, I'm smelling pizza. People in my house are eating pizza. That's a type of pizza. Just saying. Okay. It seems highly unlikely a freight train would be equipped with vending machines or other comforts either. We'll need to go through the ticket gate then. There's a shop in the main part of the station that sells pre-packed lunches.
Oh, there won't be any need for that.
Of course there won't.
What?
No way.
No way.
Sharon?
What?
How? What? She poofed.
Wait, what?
us. Ah, the power of my love for you allows me to do the impossible, my lady.
I'm
Again, video's a
sorry.
little bit behind,
I
remember?
know you guys are behind. Sharon
I'm
is
trying,
hilarious.
okay? I'm trying.
She's
I'm
hilarious.
listening into the stream now so I can check on the audio.
That's why.
I'm trying to figure out where the 10 minute. I'm trying to quite honestly figure out where
And
the 10
as you'll
minutes went.
see, I've prepared packed lunches for
I'm
all
gonna
of
guess
you
a
that
massive
far
amount of
surpass
drop
this
frames,
morning's
but we can talk
offerings.
about that.
I can check the drop frames. Hang on.
We can check when we're done.
Holy cow.
Holy cow, what? Is it bad?
Yeah, it's bad. It's like 64% drop frames. That's bad.
You were at 9% when I was having audio issues last time.
I know, and it's at 64% now. Oh man.
You're talking about pizza in the stream, so it's not that far delayed.
Yeah, it's not that far behind actually. According to this, the drop frames are pretty bad. All right, well I'm gonna go back since it's not that far behind, unless everyone in the chat starts telling me that they're losing everything.
Everyone's hungry, so evidently.
Because we've already lost people, so.
I bet
All
you
right.
that's where the 10 minutes went then.
Yep. All right, and as you'll see, I've prepared packed lunches for all of you that far surpass this morning's offerings.
I do hope you'll enjoy them.
I do hope you'll enjoy them.
Thanks.
Thanks. Received a special packed lunch for each member of the group. Aww.
We really appreciate you going to all the trouble to make these for us.
True.
Hungry
That
farm.
said, I'm really curious how you got here before us.
We're all curious how she got there.
It seems that the Reinford family's maid enjoys a little amusement at the expense of her employer.
I'm hungry.
That sounds familiar.
I imagine you transferred to an airship in the capital.
Ah,
Of course. What did I think of that? You can cut the time from Heimdall to Ruhr in half if you travel by airship, I think.
you got me.
You got
I
me.
took advantage of the opportunity to borrow the airship's kitchen so I could make your lunches as well.
She's a good multitasker.
So take a moment to savor the taste. Well, thank you.
We really do appreciate all you're doing for us.
Sorry, I have the audio
Honestly,
going in 2
I
seconds.
knew you had to be up
Hold
to
on, let me
something.
mute the corner.
You're
I'm gonna mute
not
the one in
planning on
Logview
coming
because
all
it
the way to
counts
the
as me
Nord
viewing
Highlands
anyway,
with us now,
right?
are
Even
you?
if it's muted.
Mm-hmm.
It counts as me. Okay, so I just won't mute the other one. Because I want to make sure that it doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd love
I'm
to,
keeping an eye.
but unfortunately, I have some other business I must
Okay.
attend to. I may not be able to return to Trista for a while either.
Other business? Sharon will be assisting me with my work.
Oh, mother. We get to meet Elisa's mother. Mother.
Hello,
Mamma
Elisa.
mia.
Hello,
Great
Elisa. Mamma mia.
Ah,
Here we
you
go
all must be
again.
members of Class 7.
Oh,
Well, you
yes.
start.
The
I
infamous.
already put the focus in the chat. I made a command for that.
Just saying. That's not what I imagined her mother looking like. I don't know why.
I'm Elisa's mother, Irina,
Her voice is right.
also the chairman of the Reinford Group. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is ours. I'm Reen Schwarzer.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Emma Milstein.
Gaius Warzel. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Eustace Alvarez. A pleasure.
I'm glad you're all managing to get along with my obstinate daughter. I wish I could stay a while, but unfortunately I've work that can't wait. Come along, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman.
I take it a funny in-game moment too.
Yes.
Alright, I'll get there.
Sorry.
Seriously? You show up
I'm
like this and
working
that's
on
all
it.
you have to say?
Oh boy.
It's always work with you, isn't it?
Oh lord, now what?
You probably didn't even
They're
know
fighting.
you left home until I
Alyssa's
got
throwing a
home.
tantrum.
Now it's just, hello, Elisa, and that's it?
Oh.
Okay, Ned. I have food,
My
thank you
lady.
though.
I did get the impression her relationship with her mother wasn't
Appreciate
all
the sentiment.
sunshine and gumdrops.
It seems there's a lot of friction between them.
You
can live
think?
your life however you see fit. I have
Yes.
no intention of forcing the Reinford group on you. Even if you decide to follow a certain someone's path and cast aside all sense of responsibility, it's your choice to make. Besides, I still manage to keep myself informed of the general
You can
goings
keep
on
talking,
in
I'm
your
just gonna be
academic
here.
life.
No, I'm just reading them. They're talking, so I don't want to talk over the characters talking.
In the monthly reports I receive from the Academy.
What?
Well, of course you're getting a report card. What are you, like, silly?
I knew Sharon would relay back information about me. But reports from the Academy itself?
I mean, do you
Shocker.
want me to answer that question?
Oh, you must not have known. In addition to
Yeah, I
my
think
other
that's it.
responsibilities, I also sit on the Academy's board of
Of
directors.
course she does.
Oh my, that means...
Just like Rufus.
It does appear that way. I'd certainly deem the chairman of the Reinford Group a canny choice as a member of the board.
The Reinford Group is heavily involved in the development of the Orbital staff, as well as your Arcus. I must say, I'm quite pleased with the reports I've received on your usage of both. I'm looking forward to seeing the results of this month's field study as well. Do give me some good reading, won't you?
Please excuse us, my lady. Take care during the rest of your journey.
Okay, so that was awkward.
Elisa.
You alright?
Is meeting someone?
Do you think she's all right? She's on the ground on her knees. Does she look all right? I'm thinking no.
No. Oh, really? That's what she did? Yeah. Nope.
And here we are on another train.
Chugga, choo, choo.
I'd make a song reference, but you probably wouldn't know. Damn it! I thought I finally had her out of my hair, but it looks like she was one step ahead of me this whole time. I take it you and your mother aren't on good terms then? Yeah, I think that much was abundantly clear. Things have been rocky between us for a long time now. Once I left home, that was the first step that led me to enrolling in the academy. But how was I supposed to know I got signed up for the school she sits on the board of directors of? You don't know everything about your mother? How could I have been so stupid? Why didn't I conduct a more thorough investigation before I made my choice? She's yelling. Big yelling. I don't know what to say. You have our sympathies, I suppose. Is your mother being on the board of directors really such a problem? Well, it's complicated. Usually she seems like she's only interested in her work, but then she'll suddenly start meddling in my life. She says to just do what I want, but it always turns out that wherever I go, she's there ahead of me, just like today. Of course she is. Sigh, I should have known something was up. You did. You kept saying it when what's-her-name showed up. Sharon.
Stream just got that they're fighting, by the way.
Oh. Yeah, it's a rough stream, apparently. I wonder what it'll look like when I watch it back.
It's certainly getting longer.
Yeah.
I can't figure out why, because the video seems to be going.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to keep playing because we keep losing viewers every time we mess with it, so I'm just leaving it alone.
Yeah.
The bank account my grandfather gave me to cover my my academy expenses hasn't taken a dip since my first day at Thor's. So your mother's been paying your bills the whole time? It does seem like a strong possibility, especially considering her presence on the board of directors. I can't see what you're grousing about. Most people would be grateful to have a parent display that much interest. What? At least your mother spared the time to come and greet us. At least she showed the slightest trace of interest in you and your classmates. Oh. Useless. Forget it. And more train.
I'm going to use the test on it right away to keep you up to date on registry.
Okay. I was picking up on that. We just entered a tunnel. The first of many now that we're going through the mountains. I see. Anyway, how about we dig into those lunches Sharon made for us? Sounds good to me. Seems like she went out of her way to prepare them. Alright. If these are subpar because she had to make do with the airship's kitchen, I won't let her hear the end of it. Huh. Well then, let's dig in. And chugga chugga down the tracks. We're almost to Isengard.
Chugga chugga.
Chugga chugga choo choo. Oh, here's a new guy. This is the conductor. Wow. So you're going to the Highlands for an academy field study? Sounds like you budding soldiers do some pretty interesting things as part of your training these days. Huh, I suppose you could say that. Thor seems quite different from most other military academies in that regard, though. Still, feels pretty neat to see you all dressed up in your uniforms. They look pretty sharp on you. He's just in it for the skirts. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Even at the academy, Gaius always stands out because of his height. Yeah, he towers over even the second years. Are all the people in your settlement of a similar height? Nah, I'd say my dad is the only one who really has height on me. My younger brother's fairly short, though I wouldn't doubt he has another growth spurt coming his way. I seem to remember you mentioning you have quite a few siblings. A younger brother and 2 younger sisters, to be exact. They're a little on the shy side, but I hope you'll get along with them. I can do. Still, if you look through the window, it really feels like we're getting close to the Highlands now. Indeed. Man, seeing you kids rushing off on some adventure kind of makes me jealous. Anyway, we're about halfway through the Isengard range now. We should reach Zender Gate in 2 hours or so take this time to relax. Thank you. We appreciate the info. And Mr. Conductor Man with the... They have weird pants. It's walking away. They're like the balloon pants. It's weird. Kind of like... I don't know. They're just weird. Did you meet him back in the spring when you were on your way to Trista? Yeah, I made this same trip back then, too. We had plenty of time to kill, so he taught me a lot about Erebonian culture. It sounds like a pretty nice guy. I'll bet that served as a pretty useful primer. It did. There are a lot of people I'm thankful to for helping me come this far. But most of all, I'm thankful to the winds and to the goddess. The winds and the goddess. Classic Gaius. And we're going along the Isengard branch line. We're approaching the gate. Hey, that looks like we have to be coming out of the last tunnel any time now. I see. Elisa, Eustace, we're almost there. Oh. Bright light. Yeah, stay away from the light. Go the other way.
I can hear her. That is just great.
So this is... I can only make it out in the distance, but it looks like that's it. So that's the Nord Highlands. I'll admit, it appears even more breathtaking than I was expecting. I'll be even happier to hear you say so once you've seen it up close. Okay. Have a quick break while we get off the train, apparently. It is 4:30 in the afternoon. Apparently this time thing is going to become important.
I remember that.
I mean, I know they said like we'd get there at like 4 something, so. Zender Gate. And here's our 5 peoples. Savannah, would you get me a new cold water when you're done?
Yeah, we're gonna
Savannah.
have to go work on something after this.
Can you get me cold water, please? Thank you.
You just said it's a rough strain on my end.
Say that again?
It just said it's a rough stream apparently on the video.
Oh,
So
okay. Well, we'll
it's
just...
you're up to about 2-3 minutes. That's more than it's
Yeah.
at least 2 minutes, maybe 3.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna have
We'll
to...
work on it. We'll work on it when it's over. We'll figure it out.
Okay. So I was getting, Ruby, grab me a fresh water. Because my throat
Oh,
was
that you're gonna get
starting to kill me.
Well, on the bright side, you can probably eat M&Ms and nobody's gonna notice.
So everybody's just been standing here, my characters, for a minute.
Well, on the bright side, you can probably eat your M&Ms and nobody's really gonna notice until later.
Alright, so here we are. We're going to pick back up. We've got a male voice saying, "Ah, you've arrived." Everyone has their little shocked. Ooh, he has an eye patch. "It's a pleasure to see you again, Lieutenant General." He's got a fancy uniform. He's got epaulets and everything. "Likewise, it's been months since I last saw you. Seems almost surreal to see you standing there in a military academy uniform. Though this is the first time I've seen the Thor's ensemble in red. This is the color they used for my class, Class 7. It looks like he's pretty high up in the Imperial Army. Yeah, I'm betting he's the Lieutenant General in charge of Zender Gate. He seems quite close to Gaius. An Imperial General with an eye patch. That seems familiar somehow. These must be your classmates." Indeed, these are about half of my classmates from Class 7. I'm Reen Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Elisa Reinford, sir. I'm Emma Milstein, sir. Eustace Alvarez. It's an honor. Haha, seems like your classmates are as interesting a bunch as I'd heard. Lieutenant General Zex Vander. I'm Zex Vander, commanding officer of the Imperial Army's 3rd Armored Division. Pleased to finally meet you. One-eyed Zex! So you're one of the guardians of the Arnor family? Oh, it seems some of you already know of me? A guardian of the Arnor family? I have no idea what this is about, so... now I remember. The Vanders are a celebrated military family responsible for the protection of the Imperial family. So that would be that one girl that we met, maybe? You know, Your Highness? And One-Eyed Zex Vander is said to be one of the Imperial Army's finest generals. They say the Vander and Arsaid schools of swordsmanship are the 2 most renowned styles in Erebonia. It's truly an honor to meet you, sir. I'm just a military man, hardly deserving of quite that level of praise. I'd love to hear about all of you and your excursion to the Highlands, but unfortunately, we don't have the time. You should set out as soon as possible if you want to reach the settlement by nightfall. I agree. Were you able to take care of all the arrangements? I did, rest assured. What arrangements? We need to head out now if we want to reach Gaius' home by sundown, right? Right, which is why I asked the Lieutenant General to arrange some transportation for us. Huh? Alright, just follow me and I'll show you the way. Okay, here we go. Let's go see what we have waiting for us.
A long night.
I don't know about that, but we'll see. Wow.
Yeah.
It is pretty. It's very pretty.
Oh, no.
Sounds like, or looks like someone spent a lot of time mowing the grass. It's so pretty. I didn't make fun of his hat. I made fun of his pants. She made fun of the hat. I thought he had the weird... They like those kind of balloony type bottom pants. I don't know what they're called. Elisa is simply breathtaking. I had no idea a land so beautiful lay at the far end of the railway. Honestly, I suppose words are woefully insufficient in the face of such majesty. Glad to hear you think so. And did I hear horses? I did hear horses. We get to ride horses. I was so excited. I got to ride a motorcycle earlier, or yesterday, so why not a horse today?
Oh yeah, because you're not in a chair anymore. You got your foot back.
I do have my foot back. Oh no. Oh, nope, stop that. No, 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 no. Hold on. Looking at me, so. Now. Yep, and it died as I was getting the batteries. So let me just swap out my batteries. And
I'm just explaining because I think I'm just getting out of the dummy account, so I'm just explaining that.
alright. Everyone. Oh, got it. Sorry, I was looking at the battery thing, so I had to look down and see what you were talking about. Okay.
Well,
alright, let's let the controller turn on and reconnect. And see, that's what I'm saying. Every time we mess around with this, people disappear. So we don't want that to happen. Okay. Stop blinking. Start working. Okay, let's try this. Sometimes it seems when I change the batteries, I have to unplug it and plug it back in again. Alright, now let's try horses, are you saying? There we go. Alright. The Highlands are way too vast to cover in any reasonable length of time on foot. You'll be fine. You're a member of the riding club, and Rean and Elisa both have riding experience, right? Yeah, I think I can manage. I learned back at home, so I should be okay as long as we aren't making any trick jumps or anything. I'm afraid I've never ridden a horse before. Not a problem. You can just hitch a ride on the back of someone else's horse. Elisa would probably be the best choice considering the balance of weight. I can do that. Is that alright with you, Emma? Yes, although I do feel a little nervous. Let's mount up at once then. I get to ride horses. Okay.
You're enormously excited.
Steady now. Steady. Uh-oh. Here it comes, I'm afraid. This is a fine horse.
Remember?
Oh, that's true. But yeah, he still knows what's coming.
Look, what's that in the distance?
Are you okay back there, Emma? Yes, I'm fine, I think. Make sure to hold on tight when we start moving. Alright, it's getting confusing. I can't do that. This should be a fun trip. They're all top quality horses raised here in the Highlands. At a good clip, you should be able to reach the settlement in under an hour. Oh, and before I forget, I'm sure guys won't have much need of this, but the rest of you should take a map of the Highlands. Yeah, just in case they get separated, or, you know, you're just in general want to know what the Highlands look like. Might be a good idea. A map? We received the Nord Highlands map.
Find the map, find the map, find the map, find the map.
Yep, Dora the Explorer.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
Live, okay?
Such a high level of detail. It is a military academy, that's true. It looks as though the Army's surveying expertise is being put to good use. This is definitely the most detailed map we've seen. At least I remember. I have no idea what you said. I heard fact and then something. It went away.
He's talking about the fact that I mentioned the military because I wrote 1630 instead of 40.
Yes.
So that's where he is.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Well, like I said, every time we mess around with it, it goes down, and we're trying to get it to go up. So we need it.
At this point.
See, it went down again. So we're just letting it roll for right now.
That's why I said fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll fix it later.
Indeed. I hope it'll prove useful during your field study. Thank you very much, sir.
I got that stuck in my head. Damn it, I'm an idiot.
Alright, that's about it for me. You should be heading out. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you. Give my regards to the elder and Lacan? Or Lacan. It's either Lacan or Lacan. We will. L-A-C-A-N. No H.
L-A-C-A-N?
Yeah, L-A-C-A-N. Thank you for seeing us off. If you'll excuse us then. And here they go riding on horses. So. Yeah, so it's either Lacan or Lacan.
It really is. I feel like I'm one with the wind.
I'm one with the wind.
Indeed. But if you didn't go too fast, that would be great.
I'm sure it will feel natural in time.
Not what you
No
say
doubt
when
the
you're on
riding
horse.
club would be fuming with envy if they could see us now.
That doesn't sound good.
I'll bet.
What?
Oh, I thought I heard like a weird noise from the game, but apparently not.
I know, that was me
Hopefully
giggling.
we'll be able to reach
No,
them
it was like a
someday.
whistling noise.
Right.
So unless you have something whistling, I don't know what it was. It could have been just part of the music. Oh, look, here, we get to learn how to ride the horse. Yay! Horseback riding controls are largely the same as those for regular movement. Use the left stick to move, and dash by pressing R1. Okay. So this is why we need our map, because where is our story? Oh, it's way down there.
I'll stop.
This place is very big. Alright, so we want to keep going kind of straight ahead. This is like feeling like very Zelda-like right now. And it doesn't have like a little meter saying, oh, your horse is getting tired.
Oh, horses
You're
don't
as
get
excited
tired.
as a child.
Didn't you-
They do in Zelda.
I think I'm just caught up in the moment.
Yeah, you can only run like your horse so fast in Zelda before it's like, nope, I'm tired. Oh, which way do we go? Well, just look at the map. The place is so vast that it's surprisingly easy to lose your sense of direction. True. Maybe it'd help if I showed you a couple major landmarks to help you get your bearings. That might be helpful. Over that way is Zender Gate. That's where we came from. Yep. And that big rock thing, that landmark over there is Triangular Rock. It's sort of the centerpiece of this part of the Highlands. Good to know.
Holy, the obvious name is Batman.
It's so massive. The farther away we can see it from the... I can't talk. The farther away we can see it from, the better of a landmark it will be. Oh, that's... What's that building over to the left of it? Oh, that? It's a watchtower built by the Imperial Army in the southeastern part of the Highlands. Heard they built it to keep an eye on the Calvard Republic out to the east. So that's an Imperial Army watchtower? I suppose it should come as no surprise.
So yeah.
I suppose it should come as no surprise that the army would want a watchtower here. Well, you know what they say, Rose. The thing is that you have to hear or do something, like you have to hear it 3 times or something like that before it gets stuck in your brain. So they keep doing the repetition thing so you remember, I think. At least
I don't have that problem.
Well, you have a special memory. And most people don't have that quite that special of a memory.
That is not usually.
But if they treat you in sales, is that people have to hear things a certain number of times before it sticks. And that's why they keep asking you.
I haven't worked in the customer service industry for the last 6 years.
So you know, they keep telling you, keep asking them over and over and over again. Anyway, that's a big old rabbit hole. And Mitch is excited about something that's about to happen, so I need to get my horses moving after they stop talking. I suppose it should come as no surprise that the army would want a watchtower here. True, the Highlands border both Calvard and Erebonia, much like Crossbell. Yep, and finally, way over that way, if you look toward those mountains, my home is out in that direction. Ah, gotcha. Let me take another look at the map. Okay, I think I have a better idea of where everything is now. So there's the stone circle, and the nomadic settlement. We have the Imperial Army watchtower by the big rock thing.
You're right, this does
and the gate.
Legend of Zelda.
I told you.
Well, I can see it now.
I know. Come to think of it, what are those stone pillars over there? Oh, now that you point them out, I'm surprised I didn't notice them before. They seem man-made, or at the very least, not the sort of construct nature would leave lying about. There are quite a few similar objects and structures scattered across the Highlands. Most folks think they're what remains of the Neolithic civilization that existed here over 1,000 years ago. I think it's that thing in the music that I heard earlier. There's like a high whistle that occasionally chimes in the music.
I'm just excited for the horses. That's just very...
I know. Wow, that's pretty far back. I suppose in that way they're not dissimilar from the Animus ruins in Erebonia. No, literally, that's the dialogue I'm reading right now.
Oh, okay. That's ironic.
That's ironic, yes.
Not quite.
Perhaps not. I'm not surprised you're curious about them, but we should save that discussion for later. Let's wait for later on that one. Right now, we need to reach the settlement before sundown. I feel like something bad happens if you don't get there by sundown. Seems like it's really important. Saying.
What does?
They keep emphasizing in the dialogue you haven't gotten to yet, we need to get there by sundown over and over and over again. And so I feel like if we don't get there by sundown, something bad must happen.
You're gonna die.
Let's ride. Okay, so I can look at the map.
Why is that? That's in
And
every single movie.
I'm still going.
Every single movie with horses.
It is. It just totally is. So we're going to go kind of ahead and a little to the left, but not too much.
Not getting out on that. So.
And there's a big hole. And so we want to go to the left and around. Okay. I don't want to be like my Fire Emblem game earlier where people...
The sun's almost down.
Oh no.
We're almost at the settlement. Let's keep
Yeah.
up the
How
pace,
many did
guys.
you fall into? I counted 9.
I did the button and my camera went all wagging.
You're not using a camera.
Why did I miss a path? Or did I go down the wrong?
What did you do? Did you break it again?
No, I thought this was the path I needed. It's on the other side of the giant hole, crater type thing. Can I get around it? No, not there.
Bridge to Terabithia.
Oh god, don't talk. That movie was horrible.
The book was so much fun.
I mean, it's a highly traumatic movie.
I know.
Okay, so the way I need to go, I'm gonna turn around and go back. Maybe this is what Mitch was waiting for, was to watch me run around trying to figure out how to get down there.
And I think he's excited about the horses. Very excited about the horses.
Maybe, because there's like a giant thing here, and the horses can't go down that.
Make them jump across.
Oh, I missed it. I walked right. How the hell did I miss that? Because this is me, and that's what I do.
Normally, I have.
No, but I'm really good at it with like other games, because I'm used to being like, oh,
Cough, cough. Undertale.
oh, Undertale was just a nightmare.
I know, that's why you made me.
But if I played
That was
Skyrim,
the game
I
that
would
made you
rock
make
at
me-
Skyrim, because I know everything about Skyrim, and I'm great at that game.
I remember Undertale because that was the game that made you decide, hey, maybe I should make Rose a moderator. Because she's fun.
And it's like, okay. Oh, this is what Kate was talking about. Oh my gosh. I have to see what the dialogue here is. And then I'll know if this is what Kate was talking about. I have to see it first. Wow. So this is Gaius' home, huh? Plus you can't see what I'm looking at yet. So when you see that, the town.
You're still talking about horses.
Okay. Even though I've never been here before, it feels nostalgic somehow. Indeed, the scenery makes me a little wistful for my own home. You can say that again. Well, we don't actually stay in this area all year round. Sometime between summer and fall, we move to another location farther to the north. I guess that's why they call you nomads then. Is that why you live in those strange tent buildings? Yep, they're made with thick cloth and design so we can put them up and take them down pretty easily. Oh my gosh, we just had this conversation a few days ago. We pick them up and put them down. Pick them up and put them down. Sorry. It's a commercial from years ago. I don't know if you remember it. Anyway, let me show you to my home first. Then we can go greet the elder after. Yeah, this is definitely when she was talking about the houses. Oh, they're so cute. His siblings, you finally came back. Welcome home. We missed you. Hey, Lily. Sheeta, I'm back. Good to see you looking well, too, Toma. It's Thomas without the S. Toma. Toma?
Toma.
Haha.
Toma.
Glad you made it back safe. It's good to see you, bro. Thanks. Aw, they really seem to love him. Yeah, watching him makes me wish I had a little brother or sister of my own. It does. Oh, hey, are these the people you wrote about in your letters? They are indeed the illustrious, industrious Class 7. It's nice to meet you. I'm Rear, Gaius's... What? I'm Gaius's brother, Toma. That's weird. These are our sisters, Sheeta and Lily. It's
Your
nice
sister
to meet you.
Sheeta? That's it.
Sheeda. Yep, Sheeta.
I thought you
Are
said
you
Sheeta.
bros friends? I guess she calls them, are you bros friends? Sure are. It's good to meet you, too. I'm Reem. I'm Elisa, and it's lovely to meet you. You're all so cute. I'm Emma. Eustace Alberea. I'm honored. He says the same thing every time. I'm honored. Wow, they all seem so Erebonian. Well, they should. They're from there. I'm glad to see you've been blessed with such wonderful friends. Wow, they have cool clothes. Dad, Mom, I'm home. Welcome home, Gaius.
Dad, Mom, I'm getting.
It's Gaius, not Gaius. It's a pleasure to finally meet you all. You didn't find that funny, Rose? I'm Gaius's mother, Fatma. Now, who was mean and gave her that name? That's not a nice name. His mother? But you look so young. Flattery will get you everywhere. I'm Gaius's father, and he is also Lacan Warzel, and he has a big scar on him, or he's got some kind of war paint on his face. I'm not sure. I think it's a scar. I'm very glad to meet my son's friends and schoolmates. It's probably a scar because they said he was one of the swordsmen, right? Okay. The pleasure is all ours. Likewise.
No, it's not.
I've prepared a place for all of you to stay while you're our guests. There is much to discuss, of course, but you should drop off your belongings there first. It'll soon be sundown. Come to my home and share in our evening meal. Okay. So this is sort of Japanese meal type because it's a Japanese game, so they're all sitting around with all the food and they're on their pillows on the floor. Yep, again, it comes up in the game.
Not your fault.
You're talking about how delicious it is and how did they get it to taste so good. And she says, we season the pheasant meat with herbs and rock salt and wrap and cook it. It's made to the taste of us Highlanders, so I wasn't sure if you Erebonians would like it. All I can say is, I'll be wanting seconds soon. These grilled skewers are really good too. They've got this deep, rich flavor. Oh, those are kebabs. We just stick some lamb meat on a skewer and grill it. The food here is exquisite.
They actually make in the Scottish Highlands. You ever had haggis?
Nope, and I never will.
Yeah, don't.
I'm not planning on it. I'd rather not be sick, thanks.
Right. I didn't know it was when it was given to me.
Nope. Not happening. Alright, so the food here is exquisite. I've never tasted its like. I was trying to figure out why he was laughing. I almost feel sorry that the rest of our class isn't here to enjoy it. I'm glad you think so. Here I was worrying that the taste might not agree with you. Everyone loves Mommy's cooking. No doubt you're all tired from your long journey. Nord cuisine is effective at easing fatigue. That's important when you travel as much as we do. I can see why. I already feel a little more relaxed. Maybe I should get these recipes so I can teach them to Sharon. Try some of this tea too. We make it with local herbs. It's supposed to be good for digestion. Ooh, thank you. I think I will. It has a very gentle taste. They're all conked out. Watch.
Hungry, hungry for. I'm really trying to fight the urge to go into the kitchen.
Feel free. It's up to you. The land of Nord is nothing if not a free country. I have no doubt your time here will make for a very unique experience, though not without inconveniences here and there. Still, these highlands have plenty of history with your own homeland. Might you be referring to the story of Emperor Dreykus? We've been learning in class how during the War of the Lions he first started gathering his army here in Nord. That's right. Tales of Emperor Dreykus' exploits are passed down here in Nord too. After the war ended, he became Emperor of Erebonia and swore eternal friendship with the people of Nord. That friendship has held strong to this day, and I pray it will continue far into the future. I see. While the people of Nord are not counted as true Erebonians, they are still regarded as our close neighbors and allies. That's about how it shakes out. Though recently, the Calvard Republic has been creeping into the southeastern highlands. They've been trying to cultivate good relations with the people there.
Gasps dramatically.
But the Republic's forays into the highlands have certainly created some tension. The Empire and the Republic are old foes after all. It's Star Wars.
Okay.
We have the Empire and the Republic.
Oh.
Thankfully, we've managed to avoid any armed conflicts in the last few years. Although politically and economically, relations between the two are only growing worse. It seems likely that simmering conflict is what led to the incident in Crossbell last month. No doubt an outgrowth of the ongoing conflict between pro-Calvardian and pro-Erebonian forces in their governments. So it seems. Be that as it may, to both countries, Nord is a remote region of relatively little importance. While there is a military presence in the Highlands, that's not something you should have to worry about during your stay. Just try to focus on your field study while you're here, until you get arrested for the 4th time. We'll do what we can. You must be the one who chose our tasks for this month's field study, right? Indeed, I did. Though the hour is already late, I'll give you your tasks in the morning. Or though, not although. As for the area you'll cover in your study, I think it would be wise to focus on the southwestern plains tomorrow morning. The southwest? We crossed that area in our trek here today, I believe. Yeah, the highlands are a vast, wide open space. They extend well past the northern end of the settlement, too. But let's just start with the southwestern plains. Sounds good to me. So everything we've got on the agenda for tomorrow will be in the southwest? Exactly. Try and be back at the settlement around noon, Gaius. I'll give you the remaining tasks after our midday meal. Got it, Dad. Anyway, excuse me. Anyway, here I am, talking your ear off when I should be letting you get some rest after your long day. I have to take a drink of water. Pardon me, I'm sorry. Trying not to cough into the mic. I don't think it's working out very well.
No, it's me.
We rise before the sun here, so sleep well. Morning will come sooner than you think. The place we prepared for you has beds ready. Can you show them the way, Gaius? Sure thing. I want to show them the way, too. Uh-oh. Me too. Come on. I'm sure Bro can handle it on his own. Thank you so much for the meal. Good night, everyone. We don't do that here. I love it. Okay. I want to see if they say it. If they don't say it, I'm going to tell you the Kate thing in a minute. Kate is listed. She was listed in here. I don't know if she's working or she's gaming. She was in that thing. All right. So, sorry. I know you girls probably would have preferred separate rooms, but this is what we've got. Oh, don't worry about it. Rena and Eustace are both gentlemen, after all. We have nothing to worry about. But of course. Thanks, guys. You'll be staying over at your family's place, then? My sisters both insisted on it. I couldn't turn them down. Will it be alright if I come in and wake you guys at sunrise? Yeah, that sounds fine. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep the moment my head hits the pillow. By all means, get your beauty sleep. Alright, pleasant dreams, everyone. Good night, guys. Now, I'm going to stop it just right for a second. Now, Rose knows this, that I play with some friends of ours, a game that you guys have heard of called Jackbox games. There's like a whole bunch of them. And so we were playing this one, this game in a pack called Haunted Murder Trivia. It's Murder Trivia, basically. And one of the games in this pack is you basically have to pick a 4-letter password, and if the other players don't guess it, you survive. If they guess it, you die. And so Kate picked a word, and she survived. And later after the game, she sent me a picture, or put it in the Discord, showing me, because I'm her moderator for that, and she showed me a picture of what is called a yurt, Y-U-R-T. That was her 4-letter word. And it was a picture that looked very much like their houses. So I don't think it was from this particular game. I think it was from one of the later versions of this game, perhaps. But I learned the word yurt in that game because of this game. I didn't know it was a thing. So, anyway, you need a 4-letter word for that. Yurt is a good one. So, anyway, good night, guys. Sorry, that was a rabbit hole, but I saw the tent and I was like, oh my gosh, this is what she sent me.
That's okay. I'm saying several 4-letter words right now.
He's quite the fortunate man.
May not have dislocate.
I thought the same thing while we were eating dinner. He's got those adorable siblings, 2 parents who really care about him. I can see where Gaius gets his calm and level-headed personality. Part of a caring family, growing up side by side with nature like this, it's like he couldn't have turned out any other way. True enough. Anyway, it sounds like we've got an agonizingly early wake-up call coming our way. We should get some sleep. No objection from me. I'm exhausted.